What if I told you that the difference between ordinary people and extraordinary performers isn't talent, luck, or even hard work? What if the secret lies in 5 simple cheat codes that can instantly upgrade your decision-making, energy levels, and mental performance? This video is your complete summary of cheat codes 1 through 5, the same techniques we've broken down in detail across our individual deep dive videos on this channel. In the next 14 minutes, you're about to discover the exact methods used by Navy SEALs, Olympic athletes, and peak performers to operate at levels that seem almost superhuman. These aren't just theories. They're battle-tested strategies backed by cutting-edge neuroscience and proven in the most extreme conditions imaginable. Whether you're new to these concepts or want a powerful refresher of all 5 cheat codes, this is your ultimate guide to unlocking extraordinary performance. Here's the moment that separates the elite from everyone else. You're about to face the most challenging day of your life. The pressure is mounting, your energy is fading, and critical decisions are hanging in the balance. Most people would crumble. But what if you had access to mental tools so powerful that they could instantly transform your confidence, clarity, and performance? Today, we're diving deep into 5 revolutionary cheat codes that have been quietly used by elite performers for decades. These aren't just productivity hacks. They're psychological weapons that can rewire your brain, unlock hidden reserves of energy, and give you an almost unfair advantage in any situation. The science is clear. Research published in Social Psychological and Personality Science shows that people who feel more connected to their future selves experience greater life satisfaction and well-being 10 years later. The question isn't whether these techniques work, it's whether you're ready to use them. Cheat Code 1, the 10-10-10 decision rule. Let's start with the first cheat code, the 10-10-10 decision rule. This isn't just another decision-making framework. It's a time travel technique that instantly connects you to your future self. Created by author Susie Welch, this transformative approach involves examining the potential impact of our decisions over 3 distinct time horizons: 10 minutes, 10 months, and 10 years. But here's what makes this technique so powerful. It literally rewires your brain's relationship with time. And if you want the complete deep dive into this technique, including step-by-step implementation and real-world case studies, make sure to check out our dedicated video on Cheat Code 1, the 10-10-10 decision rule right here on the channel. Think about the last impulsive decision you made. Maybe you skipped a workout, avoided a difficult conversation, or chose short-term comfort over long-term growth. In that moment, your brain was hijacked by immediate gratification. But what if you could instantly access the wisdom of your future self? Here's the neurological breakthrough. Research shows that people with greater present-future continuity tend to exercise more, save more money, and make better long-term choices. When you use the 10-10-10 rule, you're not just making a decision, you're performing mental time travel. Let me give you a real-world example. Imagine you're offered a promotion that requires relocating to a different city. Most people would focus on the immediate excitement or fear, but a 10-10-10 thinker asks, how will I feel about this in 10 minutes? Perhaps excited but nervous. 10 months? Maybe adjusted but missing old friends. 10 years? Potentially grateful for the career advancement and new experiences. The magic happens when you realize that mental time travel allows you to create new perspective on the short and long-term impact of a decision. You're not just choosing for today, you're choosing for the person you're becoming. Cheat Code 2, the 5 a.m. energy hack. Now let's talk about the second cheat code, the 5 a.m. energy hack. This isn't about becoming a morning person, it's about hijacking your body's natural energy systems. Here's the science that will blow your mind. Thanks to a natural surge of cortisol, the hormone that fuels alertness and motivation, your brain is wired for deep work, creative thinking, and problem solving in the early morning. You're literally sitting on a goldmine of untapped mental energy, but most people sleep through it. Despite feeling eye-rubbingly lethargic when we get up, the early morning is the time of day when we actually have the highest reserves of energy, thanks to building them up during sleep. It's like having a fully charged battery that most people never use. But here's where it gets interesting. Research suggests that waking up early can improve mental clarity, boost productivity, and even enhance overall health. Some early risers may experience better mood regulation, reduced stress, and improved cognitive function. The real secret isn't just waking up early, it's what you do with those precious morning hours. While the rest of the world is hitting snooze, you're operating in a state of peak mental performance. No distractions, no interruptions, just pure, focused energy. Think about it. Researchers from the University of Toronto found that those who rise earlier are both healthier and happier than those who sleep in. This isn't about willpower. It's about working with your biology, not against it. The 5 a.m. energy hack isn't just about productivity. It's about reclaiming control over your life. When you own your morning, you own your day. When you own your day, you own your life. For the complete blueprint on mastering early mornings, including specific routines, troubleshooting tips, and how to make this sustainable, watch our full breakdown in Cheat Code 2, the 5 a.m. energy hack on this channel. Cheat Code 3, the 2-minute brain reset. The third cheat code might be the most immediately practical. The 2-minute brain reset. In our hyper-connected world, mental fatigue isn't just common, it's epidemic. But what if you could reboot your brain in just 120 seconds? Mental fatigue represents a state of cognitive depletion that can profoundly affect your daily functioning, resulting in decreased productivity and a decline in overall well-being. The good news? Your brain is designed to reset itself. You just need to know how to activate the process. Here's the breakthrough technique. Dr. Andrew Wales' 4-7-8 breathing method offers a rapid path to relaxation. Empty your lungs through your mouth, inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, exhale completely through your mouth for 8 seconds. But breathing is just the beginning. A quick 2-minute walk, preferably outdoors, increases blood flow to the brain, enhancing cognitive function and energy levels. You're literally giving your brain a fresh supply of oxygen and nutrients. The neuroscience is fascinating. Recent research shows that a healthy balance of awake/sleep time creates a tangible pattern of growing and shrinking synapses in the brain. These synapses grow during your waking experiences, and they shrink during rest, creating the ability to learn more. Even a 2-minute reset can trigger these restorative processes. You're not just taking a break, you're optimizing your brain's hardware for peak performance. Want to master advanced brain reset techniques and discover additional methods for instant cognitive recovery? Check out our comprehensive guide in Cheat Code 3, the 2-minute brain reset. You'll find it right here on the channel. Cheat Code 4, the Navy SEAL Confidence Trigger. Now we enter the realm of elite psychological warfare, the Navy SEAL Confidence Trigger. This isn't just about feeling confident, it's about accessing superhuman levels of mental toughness on command. Navy SEALs are taught to dig deep and identify the single most important thing in the world to them and make a mental portrait of this image. This trigger is the thing that makes them want to survive, no matter what comes their way. Think about this. When a Navy SEAL is in a life-or-death situation, what keeps them going? It's not just training, it's a carefully crafted mental image that instantly floods their system with determination and courage. For some, the trigger will be the image of their child, whom they want to be there for. For others, it could be elderly parents who need them. This trigger image can change as priorities in life change. But here's the key. To maintain the effectiveness of your trigger, you should save it for only the direst situations. Life or death. Pull that trigger. The psychological mechanism is profound. Navy SEALs use positive self-talk and power statements like "Hoo-yah," "easy day," "piece of cake," or "could be worse" to interrupt negative thoughts. They're literally reprogramming their mental operating system in real time. The Navy SEALs want their candidates to succeed in real-world, terrifying situations, so they make them practice being under duress repeatedly until it comes naturally. This is mental conditioning at its finest. Your confidence trigger isn't just a mental image, it's a psychological weapon. When you activate it, you're not just boosting your confidence, You're accessing the same mental state that allows elite warriors to perform impossible feats under extreme pressure. To learn how to craft your own personalized confidence trigger and master the complete Navy SEAL mental conditioning system, dive into our detailed breakdown in Cheat Code 4, the Navy SEAL Confidence Trigger on this channel. Cheat Code 5, the 20X Factor. The final cheat code is perhaps the most revolutionary, the 20X Factor. This isn't about working harder, it's about discovering that you're capable of 20 times more than you think you can do. During Hell Week, a Navy SEAL instructor told Mark Devine, "You're capable of 20 times more than you think." At the end of his 9-month BODES class, only 19 trainees remained out of 180. The workload seemed impossible, but amazingly, it wasn't. Here's the mind-bending truth. Your body is capable of 20 times what you think it is, at least. This isn't motivational speaking, it's biological fact. Your perceived limitations are just that, perceived. The 20X factor is found by pushing the envelope of your mind and body. You pick a harder workout, a new goal, and you train hard for it, then dive in head first. The revelation comes when you realize that your impossible is just your starting point. The neuroscience backs this up. Navy SEALs believe toughness can be taught and have a very simple strategy. Mental toughness is not this mythical quality some people inherit and others don't, but something that can be developed over time. Once you let go of all of those negative thoughts, you would be amazed at what you can accomplish. The 20X factor is revealed by pushing the envelope of your mind and body. But here's what most people miss. The 20X factor isn't about one massive effort. It's about consistently operating beyond your comfort zone until extraordinary becomes ordinary. Ready to unlock your hidden reserves and discover exactly how to implement the 20X factor in your daily life? Don't miss our in-depth exploration in Cheat Code 5, the 20X factor, available right here on the channel. Conclusion. Let's bring this all together. You now possess 5 psychological weapons that can instantly transform your decision-making, energy levels, and mental performance. The 10-10-10 decision rule connects you to your future self. The 5 AM energy hack harnesses your natural biological rhythms. The 2-minute brain reset gives you instant cognitive recovery. The Navy SEAL confidence trigger provides on-demand mental toughness. And the 20X factor reveals your true potential. But here's the ultimate truth. Knowing these techniques isn't enough. The methods aren't based on muscles or natural talent. They're all about good preparation and hard work. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary isn't talent. It's the willingness to use these tools consistently. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." The question isn't whether these cheat codes work. The science proves they do. The question is, are you ready to stop living at a fraction of your potential? Are you ready to access the extraordinary person you were meant to be? The choice is yours. But remember, while others are searching for shortcuts, you now have the real cheat codes. Use them wisely, use them boldly, and prepare to discover just how powerful you really are. The time for ordinary is over. Your extraordinary life starts now.